We're looking at the opportunities to remediate this site and to remove the heavy metals and the other contaminants that are in the soil. This is a place that has received a lot of ash from an incinerator that used to be here, and so there's a lot of toxic material. There was a study done in '95 that showed that copper, lead, zinc and barium levels were elevated, and the copper, lead and zinc in particular, and a number of hydrocarbons, PAHs and dioxins and furans, that they were present in the soil. And the Botanic Society was interested in perhaps using vegetation to try to remediate the site. And what I've done with a student of mine at the University of Victoria is look at various options for doing that, and in particular looking at the options available through plants. But what we're also looking at is bioremediation, which is using bacteria for getting rid of some of the contaminants, mycoremediation using fungi for getting rid of some of the contaminants, and then the phytoremediation. What we're interested in is what can be done with this site in particular, what species of plants would be particularly good for removing heavy metals in particular, what species of mushrooms would be good for breaking down organic contaminants that are in the soil and dealing with heavy metals as well, and what type of bacteria might be good for converting contaminants in the soil into something that's less harmful. So that's what we're trying to do with tonight's lecture. We're looking at the various options that are available for this particular site through eco-restoration.
Here are members of the Powell River Botanic Garden Society at the dump site to take a look and discuss to see what could be done to clean up this site, and looking at the different amounts of pollution and things that are there, like this asphalt pile here. And this is up towards the back end of the dump site. Here's some asbestos pipe that's it's getting grown over. There's so much that's covered. So this is one view of the old incinerator site, the burner, which is still there. Here's some asphalt and tar paper and stuff in a big mound there. A tremendous amount of glass here. It looks like about 16 feet high. I don't know how much it is. Here's the mound of glass. You can see the pile that's quite grown over. It's probably about 150 feet long, and I'm not sure how deep. There's a lot of tires around at different spots there, some grown over almost completely, others still quite visible, and there's a lot there.
You can't really sweep it with pine needles. You have to kind of use a leaf blower because it'll take out half the shingles.
This is the ash that was taken out of the burner and dumped here. There's a great mound of it, layers and layers of it. This is where they put it all. This is a wild tree lupin growing nicely here on the dump site at the Wellington Beach dump. Looks good and healthy.